Hi there, it's Joseph here at Edge Dynamics, smiling at myself because I just did a load of outtakes which involved swearing, shouting. This time we're going to record all the way. Got my cup of tea, so that's all I need. I've got a few razors, a couple, and I've also got this facial hair which has been itching for like, I think today's the third day or fourth day. It never normally itches like that. It's normally like a 1 day itch. I don't know what's going on, I'm dehydrated or something, but it's really bad and it feels really coarse. It's like copper, so I've got to get it off. And the razor I've got a couple. And the first one, just take some oil off it. This is the main razor, hopefully it shaves. I've been holding it for quite a while. I've had a good few sessions on this. It's Joseph Elliott. And this one is kind of like the last one actually, but this one is in it's not in ox, it's in buffalo, and again it's the copper, the old copper lined wedge with the copper collars, and I think, yeah, it's got, I don't know if you can see, it's got copper spacers. I don't know if they're showing up there. And the blade, I should show you that. Here's the blade. It's got a nice finish to it. There's a bit of oil on it. And I don't know what it says. Does it say best silver steel or something? I can't see that. And there you go, Joseph Elliott. It's really well made, this one. It's got the thumb notch, it's got jimping, it's got this Aris part. I'll show you the front. There we go. And it is a good looking blade. And yeah, I cleaned it up a few times and the heel, no sorry, the toe, right, just the last like 5mm wasn't happening. So I eventually sorted that out, and now the heel is not working. So I mean, the only time I actually use the heel is when I do my sideburns. So you can see my finish really is nice, and that mirror is not from polish and buffing. That's from my ultra secret technique. So yeah, it's got to be rehoned. That's why I don't mind shaving with it. But on the other hand, yeah, it's not 100%. But I truthfully don't know how that's going to shave anyway. We'll find out, and have just got a drop of water in the scales already, and I haven't even put this anywhere near a tap or water, but there you go. And then the other razor I've got as backup is this one, and this is on my site. It's that Kropp in the bone scales, and I just haven't tested it, and those Kropps can be a bit dodgy, so I think it's a 7/8, so I've really got to test that. If not today, I've just got to. And you got a yappy little dog next door. Hi, had a little cut in the film there. Where was I? Yeah, I was about to have a shave, right? The cream I'm using is this one. It's the Sensitive Esbjerg, and the reason I'm using it is because I've only used it once in so many years, and it looks like quite a big, I mean, let's face it, the bottom could be that thick. Do you know what I mean? Of plastic, I don't know. But and I'm using the theta. But let's give this stuff a go. And my last shave was in a hotel, and I took with me these tiny little SBO samples. They're in tiny little pots like that, and I think I got them at the same time as this. I don't know. I actually got them from Austria, from SBO. And after all those years, they looked fine. And then in the hotel, I tried to have a shave, and that was a joke. They just didn't work at all. And I had a really bad shave, but thinking about it, I don't think I've ever had a decent shave in a hotel. It's probably because I plan to take like a really nice razor, a really nice soap, and then when it comes down to it, I'm like, well, better off leaving the good stuff at home. I'll take a load of junk with me. Nice thick. I did press record. But this is the sensitive one, and I think my face is really sensitive at the moment, and I'm putting that down to my being on a diet. So I'm like really sort of wrinkly and dehydrated. Okay. And I'm also sport for choice when it comes to soaps. Like I bet all you guys are as well. We all have the same affliction. Right, that's good, feels good. And did take the oil off this. It says universally approved best silver steel, Joseph Elliott and Sons. No, Joseph Elliott's celebrated razor. My eyes are a bit knackered since I had the COVID, the vaccine. I had the first vaccine, and and I was basically in bed for a good day wearing sunglasses in the dark. My eyes were killing me, and now I need reading glasses. So let's try this. Yeah, that's nice. It looks like the toe is not doing it as well. I was pretty sure I sorted that. But the rest of the blade is fine. Now I know the steel is good. Because this is another razor that I did twice. I did the blade twice, the scales twice. It took a lot of effort, this has, and that's all good. It's got a good looking bevel. I just need to give it one more hone in and get the whole thing. It is a long blade. That's always an issue. So that will do. I don't want to finish the shave with it if the toe is not working. I mean, I could get away without the heel, but not the toe. But yeah, it's really smooth and close. And if you recall, the last two Joseph Elliott's I've had issues with. The first one was visibly falling apart. You can see like chips, but massive chips. And that was a write-off. And then I had another one, another Joseph Elliott, and I can't remember what the issue was, but that's down on the bench. It looks quite nice. I will get around to doing that one. But third time's a charm. But you know, in the back of my mind now, Joseph Elliott. I mean, you can't beat number one. You got Wade and Butcher, and number two, you got Joseph Rogers. And you could argue about Joseph Elliott for number three, but so yeah, it's this blade. It's this Kropp. This one here. It's a 7/8. I gave it a satin finish, and I'm guessing that says something about Sheffield, England. It's a full hollow, and the scales, as I say, made and ground in Sheffield, England. Yeah, these scales were. I just made these from some bone. I made these from a piece of bone, and initially I just wanted to put some lines in, and about 3 hours later I had all this carved out. So, and gave it a lead wedge, which you would need to see. There you go. Right, but as I say, it could be a bit dodgy. You don't know with these sort of things. Guessing I did it on the Azuki, it's say on the website. Well, that's great, but there's no hair there. But you can tell it's like one of those paper thin ones. Wow. What a shame, eh? What a shame that I took this out of the wrapper. It was wrapped. It was ready for sale, and I've gone and used it. But if I would have sold it, it would have been in the back of my mind, waiting to hear back from the buyer how it shaved. I mean, I've never had anyone come back to me and say that didn't work. But still, you can never be too confident. Yeah, it's like it's hardly touching my face. I'm doing it so lightly. I suppose there's no weight to it, that's why. But I did see these. I had a look on eBay for these. There's quite a few of them out there, and they're not expensive, considering it's a 7/8. But as to the quality and the grind and everything, you've got to take it case by case. Yeah, but this doesn't feel like it's stripping my skin either. Because they can sometimes be a bit too close. See if we get any weepers. But as much as I like these, they don't compare to wedges. I have to go slowly there because there's no weight, so the control is all in my hand, it's not in the razor. Just got to be really careful. But he's ploughing through this nastiness on my face. That must be some good sound effects. But this one as well, the reason I've got a few, I've got loads that I should really test really, but this one I think because of the scars it would make a nice photo, that's why I pulled this one out. Sidey down, and I nearly didn't have this shaved today. Problem is that if I do shave, I want to do it on camera with a decent razor, and I haven't always got time. I spent a lot of time messing around with those stubtails. That red one, what a pain. Yeah, the pitting, and I don't know, I mean, we think of pitting as dots, but it's got like long rips of pitting. I mean, it's good. I've got through it, but I just need a good portion. I've got about this much to shave with near the tip, near the toe, which is good, but I really need about that much. I mean, the back half of the blade, get it. I wouldn't put that on my face, but I will get a shave from it. And another one I was looking at yesterday was one I showed you guys a few weeks ago. It's either the Johnson or one of those, I can't recall, but yeah, the steel is like, I don't know what kind of steel that is, but it's not taking a Kasumi finish. It's like, it doesn't seem like any stones are doing anything to it. It's like, how does steel get that hard? So, I mean, I've got lots of messing about to do. And on top of all that, recently I've been messing around with pen knives. Just putting new scales on and stuff like that. And you know, learning about them as well, because I don't know anything about pen knives, but I'm starting to learn quite a bit. It's saying that I've got to step away from pen knives because I don't want to detract from razors. But I was thinking it'd be good, I could sell a razor maybe with a pen knife on. The laws in this country are a bit dodgy concerning knives. What I mean is just give a pen knife, vintage pen knife away with a razor. Buy the razor, get a pen knife. But yeah, I've been messing about with that. And today, the reason it's actually, I'm not sure what that clock's not right, it's early, it's about 9:30 in the morning. And the reason I'm having a shave so early today is because I've got stuff to do. Alright, and my face is itching, but I've got to go out and replace two front brake discs on my motorcycle, and do the calipers and all that, new pads. And of course, motorcycle, the front wheel's firmly on the ground, so I've got to jack it up precariously so it's like balancing to get the front wheel up, and it's not a problem, but it's just time consuming. And also I've got to get back in the workshop. I'm doing that concrete. I mean, it's done. I can't remember the specifics, but I've brought the bevel angle down. I'm just at the mirror finish part. And at the same time, come on, so I mean there's no weight at all, so I'm doing a Wade and Butcher. It's probably just a 6/8. It's a B arrow cross one. It's really nice actually, but again I'm on the mirror finish. The scales are done for it. Do the mirror finish, do the wedge. But it's one I really want to shave with. And I can tell the quality of the steel. I don't mean like the integrity. It could be knackered for all I know. I mean, 'cause I haven't had it on the microscope. I haven't checked really, but what I'm saying is the way it takes, the way it grinds, and the way it looks on the buffer, the way it reacts. You can tell that that's the good stuff. What is this? So I've got lots of stuff on the go. It's like I was giving you guys the finger and I was going like that. Hey. I'm just thinking the aftershave is going to sting because I can feel I've come close, going against the grain around here. But that's what you get with a full hollow. That's why a wedge is so smooth, and it's basically the bevel's a bit thicker, isn't it? These things are super fine. But yeah, I'll re-iron this, and I should actually be able to do a slightly better job. It'd be the same really, wouldn't it? But now I'm aware of just how thin that is. You don't know till you shave with it and you can hear it and feel it. But look at the way that centres so nicely. Such a thin gap for it to get into. Right, yeah, it's perfectly straight, that razor is. So yeah, that feels really smooth, but I can't feel any stinging. I'm pretty sure when I put that, about the aftershave there, that's going to hurt. Should have put cream in. Right. Finally I'm free. I'm a human again. Let's not be shy either with this stuff. See, now that is how you hide pain. It's with that face. Wow. Right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.